Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just another update here on HEXO and Tilray. I did a video about them, looks like on the the 3rd, Tilray agrees to buy up to $211 million in HEXO debt. And here's another one that I just come across. What does Tilray get from HEXO debt deal? Analyst says, I don't know, Chapeau? I don't know. To CEO Irwin Simon. So as you can see, this is just came out here today, a couple hours ago. On Thursday, HEXO, right there you can see it at 57 cents, finalized a strategic partnership with Tilray, which I've talked about both of these numerous times here on the channel, which includes a new debt financing agreement under which the Canadian MJ giant agreed to acquire $211 million of senior secured convertible notes that were initially issued by HEXO to HT Investments MA LLC at 95% of the face value. The deal brings together Canada's top two MJ market share leaders and is expected to create efficiencies of up to $50 million Canadian or 39.57 million US within 2 years, which will be shared equally between the two entities. So very interesting. Analyst Cantor Fitzgerald, analyst Pablo Zonek maintained a neutral rating on Tilray stock, keeping the price target at $6.90 unchanged. It's very interesting. Like I said, I've talked about both of these. I'll link both of the videos in the description as well. Analyst stayed neutral on HEXO stock, lowering the price target to 90 cents from 120 given the higher share count. The thesis, while the terms of the notes are significantly more favorable to HEXO and will enable the company to strengthen its balance sheet and accelerate its transformation into a cash flow positive business, Zonek said that the transaction effectively doubles Tilray's market share to 20% for only $182 million and the eventual cost of the HEXO float. HEXO, the purchase of the notes provided HEXO with immediate operational flexibility. In addition, the terms of the transaction unlock $80 million of previously restricted cash, which when combined with the $180 million equity backstop commitment provides HEXO with significant liquidity to invest in organic growth. Also said that the $20 to $50 million in monthly redemptions from senior secured convertible notes, the status quo was not sustainable for HEXO, adding that it now has more breathing space. So this should definitely help out HEXO. We'll see what it does for Tilray. And the bottom line, there was some additional information in the previous video that I went over, so I'll link that in the description as well. You can find that just yesterday. So company is poised to release its second quarter earnings report later this month, which will provide an update on its path forward plan as well as the pro forma share count. HEXO shareholders should be encouraged by the convertible debt transaction announced. However, if Tilray decides to convert the debt once the stock crosses the 90-cent conversion price, which is 18% above current levels, and purchases the entire float, the upside could be capped, he explained. Still, the analyst added the regulatory issues might prevent that move in the short term, resulting in HEXO shareholders hypothetically enjoying more than 18% upside. Tilray, in the scenario where Tilray decides to purchase the remaining 63% soon after HEXO shares cross the conversion price, it would have to pay only $560 million or 709 Canadian million. The analyst said 6 months ago HEXO paid $925 million to buy Redcan, or actually Redican. If we assume the combined company can get 25% market share and 20% EBITDA margins, 20 times EBITDA By December 2024, the rec piece of Tilray, including HEXO, would be worth $2.8 billion US. So next said, well above the current market cap of Tilray. Only question is now when Tilray feel emboldened enough from a regulatory perspective to buy the HEXO float. Kind of sounds interesting, kind of sounds like a mess to me. I'll just have to wait and see on this one. I honestly don't know. It's got to do some good for HEXO, but what it will do for Tilray in the long run is another question, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I just thought, since I did the other video yesterday, I just saw this one and came across it and thought it would be interesting. As you can see, they're both down today, both in the red. I haven't checked much else to see if anything else is in the red, but I'm sure there's some other in the red. I'm sure these aren't the only two, so it's just been a yo-yo for the last couple days. It's red, then it's green the next day, and then it's like, oh, should I buy? Then you buy, and then it's red again. So I don't know, but here's some more MJ movers, MJ Holdings, MJNE. I haven't heard of that one. Horizons, talked about that once or twice here on the channel. The ETF, Advisor Share, I've talked about. YOLO, and this is my biggest holding of MJ. Should look at purchasing some more of that while it's down. I think my cost basis in one account is $28. Well, I'm not sure about this one. YOLO, I know, gives a dividend. I'm pretty sure MJ and Positive gives a dividend. I've held that one for a couple years. But if you're in MJ stocks, want a little bit safer play, I would check out some of these ETFs. I'll go ahead and link my ETF link in the description. That way you can find that playlist easily. But go ahead and list which is your favorite, Tilray or HEXO, or if you think this is a crap deal, or what your comments are on this. It would be interesting to know as well. And if there's any other MJ stocks out there you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to take a look at those as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. And again, I want to thank you all the new subscribers, and just trying to take the channel to the next level. And definitely thank you to all the Canadian subscribers and people in Canada that are watching the videos. So a big shout out, because a lot of the MJ stocks we talk about are in Canada until they're legalized on the federal level here in the United States. But again, thank you for watching. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.